everyone, welcome to Prasad's Academy. From this session we are going to start with the English grammar rules. So before we start with anything, as this is the basic class, let's discuss how to prepare English or how to improve your English for your competitive examinations. So here, how to prepare English for competitive examinations, and I have bifurcated English into grammar, vocabulary and reading comprehension. So in grammar, the very first thing what you have to do is chapter wise practice. So chapter wise practice. So whenever you're practicing grammar rules, you have to go from basic. So you should go in a flow. It's not like you start from mid wherever you want. So, and you have to maintain your own notes and try to give more examples of your own, then only you will understand from the scratch. So the very first thing is chapter wise practice, and the next thing to improve your grammar is miscellaneous practice. Miscellaneous practice. So try to solve more previous year papers and model papers, and this will help you to know what type of questions you are getting in the examinations. And the next thing is test series. Test series, take more and more online test series so that it will help you to understand how to improve your speed and thinking while solving the questions. So this is under the grammar what you have to remember. The very first thing is chapter wise practice, miscellaneous practice, and the next thing is test series. And how to improve your vocabulary. The very first thing is watch vocabulary videos. Watch vocab videos. So we have plenty of videos in which we have explained along with the pictures and mnemonics. So it will help you to remember the meaning very easily. And the next thing is try to study at least 5 new words and 2 idioms daily. And the next thing is start implementing it. So the third one is you should start implementing, or you should start using those vocabulary words in your daily life. For example, I am taking an example of insane. What is the meaning of the word insane? Insane means mental illness. So instead of using mental, you can use insane. So it helps you to remember. So this is how you have to improve your vocabulary. The very first thing is watch vocabulary videos we have in our website. And the next thing is daily minimum 5 new words and 2 idioms you have to practice. And the third one is you should start implementing those vocabulary words in your daily life. And now how to improve your reading comprehension. The very first thing is try to read newspapers, magazines, storybooks, novel. So you can just start reading newspapers, magazines, storybooks, novels, and underline new words and then identify the meaning of it and try to read quickly. So this is how you can improve your reading comprehension. And the next thing is watch English series. Watch English series, debates and news channels. This will also help you to improve your reading comprehension, and try to do at least 1 or 2 passages daily. So this is how you can improve your English. So before we start with the grammar rules, it is necessary for us to know the parts of speech, because every sentence consists of parts of speech. So let's discuss what is it and its types and its usage. So group of words we call as sentence, and it is necessary for us to know what type of work each word is doing in the sentence, like whether it is performing as a noun, or it is performing as a pronoun, or it is performing as a verb. So we should know first about the parts of speech. So whenever we get a word parts of speech, students ask, Ma'am, parts of speech and figure of speech same or different? So parts of speech and figure of speech is totally different. So parts of speech means it is a category to which each word is assigned according to its function is called as parts of speech. And the figure of speech, to make a sentence effective. To make a sentence effective or to make a sentence more powerful, it is used. What is used? Figure of speech is used. So figure of speech and the part of speech is totally different. So we have some figure of speech like metaphor is there, simile is there, and many things we have. We shall discuss this in our future classes. No need to worry. It takes a long way for us to reach there. We will go from the basics. So in this particular session, we are going to discuss the parts of speech and how many parts of speech are there. So what is parts of speech? The words are divided into different kinds or different classes, and that's what we call as parts of speech. And we have 8 parts of speech like noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So we have 8 parts of speech. So as we are preparing for the competitive examinations, it is necessary for us to study functional grammar. So in school we studied what is noun, what are its types and its definitions, and identifying which is noun. That's it, right? But here we should study the objective or the functions or the position of the each and every part of speech. So here we are not going in detail. We are just going through what they do and how we can use them. So each part of speech I will explain in detail in different sessions as it is a vast subject. So moving towards the next slide. What is noun? So once if we ask what is noun, we get only one definition, that it's a naming word. Yes, noun is a word used as a name of a person, place or thing, animal, feeling and idea. So this is the definition of the noun. So we usually say noun is a naming word. I will just take few examples to explain you what is noun. And the first example is Diya is a nice girl. So here Diya is a name and hence Diya is a noun, and girl is there. Girl is representing a common noun here, and we have different types of noun. We shall discuss this separately in a detailed session. So Diya is a noun. So Diya is a name and hence it is a noun, and girl is a common noun. And let's take one other example. Delhi is the big city. So here Delhi is the name of the place and hence it is a noun, and city is there and city is also under common noun. So we are done with the noun. So let's move on to the next one, that is pronoun. So once we see this particular word, one thing comes to our mind, right? So pronoun is used instead of noun. So it is used instead of noun. So the definition is a pronoun is a word used to replace the noun or stands in the place of the noun, because every time we cannot use the noun in the sentence. So I'm just taking one example over here. Neeta is my friend. Neeta is a nice girl. Neeta went to party last night. So here I have taken 3 sentences. Neeta is my friend. Neeta is a nice girl. Neeta went to party last night. So can we use like this? No, right? So to replace the noun, pronoun is used. So instead of this, we can say Neeta is my friend. So instead of again using Neeta here, we can use she. Neeta is my friend. She is a nice girl, and I'm placing she over here. She went to party last night. So she is a pronoun used in the place of Neeta, that is noun. And one more example I'm taking over here. The books are where you left them. So this is another example for pronoun. The books are where you left them. So here them is a pronoun which is used instead of book. Hope you're understanding. So let's move on to the next slide now. So here, what is the meaning of the word adjective? So adjective is a word which is used to add something to the meaning of a noun or pronoun. So if you just observe the word what we have here, adjective is there. So I'm just splitting like this, adjective. So add is a root word which means towards, and ject is a root word which means through. So by just absorbing this particular word adjective, we got to know by the root word it is talking something about you're throwing something, that is you throw some information at a noun or pronoun. So add is a root word which means towards, ject is a root word which means throw. So you throw something towards what? Towards noun or pronoun is the meaning of this word. So let me take few examples. She is a brave girl. So which is adjective over here? Brave is adjective over here. And one more example. He is a tall boy. So tall is adjective over here. So it is throwing some information to she or he. So this is the meaning of the word adjective, and we have many root words which helps to understand the meaning of the word. I just explain you few root words over here. So sub is a root word which means under. So for example, subway is there. So sub is a root word which means under. So something like underpass, right? So underpass. And one more prefix if I want to explain you, re is there. So re is a root word which means again. So example, reinvestigation. So re-investigation, investigating again and again. And one more thing, OB or DE is a root word which denotes not. Example, defective. So something like D represents not, right? Something not effective. It is faulty. And one more thing, pro is there. Pro means advance. So I just explain you one example, that is a Samsung Galaxy Pro. So why Pro is used? It is an advanced version of Samsung Galaxy. So these are the keywords. We have many keywords. If you go through them, it will be very easy for you to identify the meaning of the word, as we identified the meaning of adjective over here. So let's move on to the next part of speech, that is verb. In a rough, verb is a action word or doing word. Action word or doing word. Verb is the complex topic and the important topic also, because you cannot find no sentence without a verb. So this is the very important topic we will discuss in detail. So the verb is a word used to express an action or state. Let me take one example. I am writing a novel. So this is the example, and which is the verb over here. Writing is the verb in the taken example. So moving towards the next slide, and the next part of speech is adverb. What is the meaning of the word adverb? So add is there. As we discussed, add is a root word which means towards. So here also you're throwing something towards what? Towards verb. So this is how you can understand the meaning of the word. So adverb is a word that adds something to the meaning of the verb or adjective, or to another verb is the meaning of the word adverb. Example: she finished the work quickly. And here work is a verb and quickly is adverb in the example. Work is verb, quickly is the additional explanation to the verb, and that's why it is taken as a adverb. And another example: this rose is very beautiful. So very is adverb over here. So here very is used to enhance the beauty of the flowers. So this is the meaning of the word adverb. Moving towards the next one, what is the meaning of the word preposition? So what is the meaning of the word preposition? Preposition is used with noun or pronoun to show the relation or to show the state of something. So this is the meaning of the word preposition. For example, in, on, at, by, with, and many things are there which are the examples of preposition. And let me take one example to explain you this. Sit on the chair, or there is a parrot in the garden. So here on is the preposition, and in this example is the preposition. So here is used as the preposition along with the parrot to relate to something else. To relate to what? To relate to that it is in the garden, is used. Sit on the chair. So here on is the preposition which is used along with the sit to relate to something else. So this is the meaning of the word preposition. Moving towards the next one, what is the meaning of the word conjunction? So conjunction is a word used to join words or sentences or classes or phrases. So conjunction, what are the examples of conjunctions? And, but, or, at, so, nor, for. All these are the examples of conjunctions. And let me take few examples. Two and two make four. So here and is the conjunction which is used to join these two twos. One more example I am going to take here. I worked hard but failed in the examination. Failed in the exam. So here but is the conjunction which is used to connect these two different words. So this is the meaning of the word conjunctions. And moving towards the next one, that is interjection. What is interjection? As we discussed, inter is a root word which means internal, and ject is a root word which means throw. So what is the meaning of this word? Throwing internal feeling is what we call as interjection. And the meaning here is interjection is a word which expresses some sudden feelings. So you throw your internal feelings is called as interjection. And for example, hello, hey, ha, ho, he. So these are the examples of interjection. Example: hooray, we won the match. So hooray, we can find exclamatory mark along with the interjection. So this is hooray, we won the match. So this is something like you throwing your internal feeling, right? And let me take one more example. Hoo hoo, we reached the destination. So here woohoo is the interjection, and here we used to express or to throw the internal feeling. Examples, if you just observe, hooray, we won the match. And one more example, woohoo, we reached the destination. So this is how we can use interjection in the sentence. So we are done with the introduction of parts of speech. We will discuss in detail in our future classes. So until then, keep watching and keep learning.